Hi everybody, I just wanted to show you a video here of some adaptive equipment that I made. I first wanted to make a sock aid because it's a pretty common piece of equipment that most people use in their home after a hip replacement, a knee replacement, maybe a back surgery, any other types of limited mobility. So I wanted to show you how you could make one on your own. The cost for these are not too expensive. Out of the catalog, a typical sock aid is about $11.99. I got that price through Salmons and Preston, and that's for this one here. It's the rigid sock aid. You can see it's just the half shell with the rope handles, and then it has the foam grips on it. So that's $12 through the Salmons and Preston catalog. It's not a huge expense, but with money being tight these days, it's a nice thing to be able to make at home. So I made one myself, and here is what it looks like. You can see it's very similar in the shape and size. And what I did is I took a bleach jug. This is a half of a bleach jug, and I cut the top off and I rounded the corners. Obviously this plastic could be sharp, so I rounded the corners so no one would get cut, and rinsed it out thoroughly with soap and water just because of bleach. And so it left us with this shell. On the one end, I poked some holes in the end here. As you can see, there's just a hole right there. And then I inserted just a standard rope. I used about 40 inches of rope total to include the knots and enough room for the handles. Now these handles could be longer or shorter based on your person. If they have longer legs or have any other kind of dysfunction, you may want to use longer rope. If the person has a larger foot, you may want to get a taller jug of some sort, but this worked on my foot and I have a size 10 foot. So I also used, for the handles, I used foam pipe insulation, and it was already pre-cut from the store, so I just put it together with some electrical tape to secure that and then tied the end. So it was very simple to make. I also put a foam sticker, 2 foam stickers on the back here, just to help give the sock a little extra grip. So when you're putting it on, that sock can stay on there. So all these pieces I found in my house. So it cost me no money to make this. It just took me, really it didn't take me very long to make it, just to wash the jug out, to cut it, and then fabricate the handle. So probably really a half an hour worth of time to make this from start to finish. So to use a sock aid, the standard sock aid, you would take your sock, open it up, thread it over the top all the way, and so the toe is flush. So it looks like this. Now, because my camera is stationary, I'm going to use my hand as a pseudo foot. The foot would slide in on the floor. The person would then grab the handles, the rope handles, and slide the sock onto their foot. The same theory applies when you use my sock aid. This is not as rigid. I like the flexibility because if the person has a wider foot, this would work for them. But you can see you slide the sock on just like so. And again, with our pseudo foot, the foot will slide in. The person will pull on the handles, and the sock will go right onto the foot. So that is my presentation of my sock aid. And again, it's flexible, cost me $0 to make at home. This is something that someone could use after one of their surgeries if they don't want to spend a lot of money. I hear that from a lot of clients. They don't want to spend a lot of money because they're not going to use it very long. So this is a nice way that they could save some money, and they could dispose of it when they are done. Thank you.